Right, welcome to lesson 2, equations and inequalities, solving quadratic equation by use of the quadratic formula. X equal minus b plus minus square root b squared minus 4ac over 2a. The later lesson will show you via completing the square how we got this formula. Right, so the solution to roots of a quadratic equation, meaning when we factorize the roots, x squared plus bx plus c equals 0. Take note, a cannot be 0, can be found using this formula. Alright, so write it down. This is going to make your factorization a lot easier for those of you that struggle with your timetables. Right, so 1, solve for x. Normally you would say 2 decimal places, so there 2x squared minus 11x plus 7 equals 0. My coefficient of x squared is 2, therefore a is 2. Coefficient of x is minus 11, therefore p is minus 11 and c is 7. So 2 decimal places, I'm going to use quadratic formula, x equal minus b plus minus square root b squared minus 4ac over 2a. So b there, negative 11. Take note there's a minus in front, so therefore it's negative. Plus minus square root b squared would be minus 11 squared minus 4 times 2 times 7. Right, and the bottom the e value is 2, so that becomes 2 times 2. So negative is negative, positive 11. We catch a lot of you out with this concept, so be careful. If b is negative, it becomes positive there. Negative 11 squared, positive negative times negative positive, 11 times 11, 121. Minus 4 times 2, which is 8 times 7, 56. So 121 minus 56 gives me 65. 2 times 2 gives me 4. So effectively I have now 11 plus square root 65 over 4. I have 11 minus square root 65 over 4. They stated 2 decimal places, so if I punch that in the calculator, x equals 4,77 or x equals 0,73. Alright, take note there, we always check. So I put square root 65. If you remember from your grade 10 work, is positive, therefore that is real. If it was negative, we can't solve any further. Right, so now in the next problem there, they've given us 2x squared equal 3x plus 3. So this one first test multiplication, but again solve for x to 2 decimal places. So 3 times x, 3x, 3 times 3, 9. Take them all to the same side and write it in standard form. Positive 3x becomes negative 3x plus 9 would become negative 9 equals 0. So again, my a value is 2, b is negative 3, and c is negative 9. 2 decimal places, use the quadratic formula, so x equal minus b plus minus square root b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a. So then in the place of b, I put negative 3. Negative stays outside, plus minus square root. B squared would be negative 3 squared, minus 4 times 2, times negative 9. Bottom 2 times 2. So negative times negative gives me positive 3. Negative 3 squared is positive 9. Negative 4 times negative 9 gives me negative 3, or positive 36 times 2, 72. So 72 plus 9 gives me square root 89. Right, so therefore I have 3 plus square root 81, which is 9, or I have 3 minus 9 over 4, so that gives me 12 over 4, 3, or x equal minus 6 over 4, which gives me negative 1,5. So if we had to factorize that, that's what you would get as factors or roots, x equal 3 or x equal minus 1,5. So hope you follow, hope you understand what I'm doing so far. Please feel free to comment if anything is not clear. I will try my best to make every video as good as possible. Alright, and the last problem, this is just to show you situations that may pop up, and we've got grade 12s out with this. 3x squared minus 2x plus 1 equals 0. They say 2 decimal places. A is 3, b is negative 2, c is 1. So if I substitute in the equation in the place of b, negative 2, b squared negative 2 squared minus 4a, which is 3, and c, which is 1. So negative times negative would give me positive 2. Negative 2 squared gives me 4, but 4 minus 12, you see 4 times 3 is 12. 4 minus 12 gives me negative 8. Right? Now, square root of a negative value does not form part of our real number system. Therefore, square root negative 8, because it's non-real, the roots are non-real, meaning if I plot this graph, it currently won't touch the x-axis. We can solve it using imaginary numbers, but that is part of your university work. So hope you follow, hope you understand. Continue persevering, continue practicing. If you struggle with factorization, make sure you memorize this formula. If you like what I've done, please like, share, and subscribe. Right? The more subscribers you have, the more motivated I am to continue doing this to ensure your classwork is thoroughly covered with you.